Hey guys, this is gonna be another short video where we just rank the 4 interactive novels that came out for FNAF. It was just some thing that just happened. Why? I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. It was something. It's something, yeah. Yeah, it's which where you get to choose where you want to go and such, and it always went and then had a week finale. So yeah, I'm gonna just talk about these very short video, nothing too explanatory. Start off with the one that came out last year, VIP for the FNAF week thingy. VIP, it was nice. It was also a very fun one, I must say. You know, where you pretty much an actual game. It was honestly the only one that felt like a real game out of all of them. The other ones, not really. This one actually felt like you were playing a video game, which is why I really liked it a lot. You know, you had a goal. You had to get, we had to do certain things to get certain coins and stuff. And you know, it has a cool character of, I think Devon was the main character. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it was. And VIP was a very, very cool character. And this did also expand some lore evidence thing, like how I think in here Chica was yellow. Well, actually, most of the story Chica was actually described as yellow and such, and Body was actually mentioned here, which was really cool. And how Balti was originally in like some type of maze or something, which I think is really cool and really expanded security breach in ways we needed and in certain ways during that time. And of course, now with Secret the Mimic, we know a lot about security breach for some reason. Yeah, we do, and where everyone came from, you know, maybe and such. So yeah, I really have nothing much to say because this was probably much a short one. But I did love it a lot, so it's in second place. Yeah, second place, that makes sense. So yeah, okay, after that is the week before. The week before, we loved the week before. It's honestly my favorite. We could just say that, we all know why. It's the origins of FNAF 1. Explained so much things. The 2 separate bites, the name of the phone guy, and why the animatronics, you know, are aggressive. Well, we know why, but it goes further deep and down how these animatronics feel and acted in the game, and really gave them it gave FNAF 1 a purpose of existing, because FNAF 1 was always like that, just that thing, like, oh, it's there. Back then it was like pure, but then as the lore gets so big, I just question, why does FNAF 1 fit into all this? And then the week before brings FNAF 1 back into the spotlight, and Secret of the Mimic also brings FNAF 1 back into the spotlight, which I'm very happy about. And I'm glad we finally got identity of the phone guy being named Ralph. That's honestly one of my top 10 biggest mysteries in my FNAF questions. Like, probably one of the top 10 questions was, who was the phone guy? What's his purpose? And now we know his purpose. And honestly, hoping we see him, as I'm hoping we actually play as him in the Fall Fest game. Maybe for the Fall Fest we actually play as a younger version of the phone guy. That would be cool. I would want that. Make a game where we're playing as the phone guy. I want to see that. Anyways, we all know this is first place. We really have that much to say. And now let's talk about Return to the Pit, which is another invitation of Into the Pit. I've already told you how I've told about Into the Pit. You know, I like it though. This one had some weird, interesting things. I think it was a lot longer or shorter. I don't remember, but the main thing about it was the separate endings. Overall, it was pretty much just a mix of the game and the actual story molded into one. But the more interesting were these alternate endings. Well, they weren't exactly endings, but like, they were weird. Like, really, really weird. Like, out of all the alternate endings of the other books, they were exactly things to describe of. But here, it was really weird. Why? Well, there was one where it also gets killed by Eleanor, Circus Baby plushie or something. And then the most interesting one is where the freaking Avengers show up and try to kill Pit Bonnie and something. It was so weird. And it was just so weird. And I I don't know. It was fun at first, but now I just got weirded out. Like, sure, I love the Avengers, but them FNAF, I don't know. This is how it worked well there. I feel like they could make it work in like the future, like for like in FNAF 13 or something or 14, where it's like the final story about the mimic. They could just have, I don't know, Gregory set up a team of people who suffered throughout the years, and they all take out the mimic. It could work. But it did not work well in this book, which is why I'm gonna put it in third place, you know. It was interesting. It was fun, but not now. And now the worst one of them all, Escape the Pizzaplex. I already told you why I hated this book, honestly. It literally just repeated the same thing over and over again throughout the whole thing, and it gets so tedious. And the Regenerate is honestly a forgettable animatronic to me. I barely think about him and such. I'm not gonna go through the whole rant. If you want to go see my whole rant about all of it, you could just watch the videos that I already made and such. This is just me ranking them. And you already know this one's at last place. So, yeah. I honestly have nothing else to say. Yeah, like I said, it's a quick video because we only have 4 books to talk about. If there were more, I would have done a tier list, but this was just too short. It wouldn't, you know, taking that long. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed this short video. Like to give it a like, subscribe for more content. Comment below what's your favorite story of the interactive novels, and I'll see you tomorrow for the final day of August. Oh God. Bye, everybody.